Today we're taking a look at Terra's Luna coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Luna go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Luna chart, guys. If you're looking to buy Luna or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And all things considered right now, Luna is looking significantly better than many of the other cryptocurrencies at the moment. As we all know, the market overall is in a downturn. It has been now for a few months. And as a result, we have seen lots of big drops when it comes to crypto. But for Luna, the drop hasn't actually been that massive. The peak we saw was on basically over here on the 5th of April, which is fantastic at $119. And we've now dropped to a value of 85.24 cents. So realistically, we aren't doing too shabby. And something very interesting has actually just happened today. We have obviously bounced off a clear point of support. So I'm going to put that in place because I haven't drawn that one out yet. We had managed to, break through last time our key point of resistance, but we've fallen back through that again, and we have now gone back down, and we've had a little bit of a bounce, and it's quite an interesting one. And the reason I find it quite interesting is due to the fact that not only is it a major point of price action, it's looking like what we're seeing is a possible double bottom. So we've got one bottom there, the second bottom here. That is actually a reversal pattern. What we'll be telling though is obviously getting through the moving averages currently in place here. The first challenge will be this 20-day moving average sitting at $87, followed of course by the $93 50-day moving average. So you can see those both right there. You can see as well that 20-day cross below the 50-day indicating a short-term decrease in the price or a downturn in the price direction. But overall, when you take things into consideration, we are looking very, very good. We're still in our uptrend. So yes, we are moving downwards, but overall, long term, we're still moving in an upwards direction. So very, very important stuff there, guys. Now, as I mentioned, obviously this 20-day moving average is going to be significant. Of course, the $90 point of resistance, also very significant as well. I'm going to just extend that line out there. They're really going to be the telling factors as to what's going to happen over the next few weeks. I'm expecting that given we have obviously seen, a double bottom here, there'll be a bit of confidence. You can see, not crazy volume or anything coming in yet, but it will bring confidence into Luna. But I do expect that we'll probably see something like this occur where we trend towards maybe this line a bit more, our upwards trend, before we start to see any real sort of movement. But time will tell. Realistically, as I mentioned, we need to see that 20-day moving average be broken again. That is going to be the biggest point of resistance for us. And you can see over here, it acted as a massive resistance point over a few days, not being able to pass. Obviously on the 25th we were able to get through, but quickly dropped back below the following day. So this is a major point of resistance for Luna at this point in time. Let's have a look at a few more indicators. MACD. The MACD, what's that showing us? Well, it's showing us that it looks like our red period has peaked, and it's looking like our 12-day EMA is getting very close to our 26-day EMA. Across of that, plus the combination of course of the double bottom we are seeing here, could make the price go up quite quickly. Now, we need to see a convincing cross, and we need the buying volume to actually come in for that to occur. So keep your eyes peeled, watch for the cross, make sure it's convincing. We don't want to see a shallow cross like we saw over here towards the middle of April. It needs to be a confident, I suppose, and a decent cross all at once. When you see decent crosses occur, you get decent runs. So over here, for instance, back on the end of November of 2021, we saw a decent cross and a decent run as a result. And vice versa occurs. If you see a decent cross downwards, you're going to get a decent drop in value. So really keep an eye on this. It needs to be a decent cross or a significant cross for us to move in the right direction. Let's have a look at the RSI as well. RSI, what's that showing us? Well, it shows a little bounce after our dip, currently sitting at 46.22. So plenty of room for us to move in an upwards direction. Many other cryptos, their RSIs are sitting around here in the oversold or just above mark. The fact that we're sitting basically smack bang in the middle still is pretty impressive. But the key here is we have room to move if we are able to, you know, break out because of a double bottom and a decent cross on the MACD. So all things considered, where do I think our price target should be? I think it realistically should be the $90 mark. We're coming down here. I'm expecting maybe a bit of a test and then a move upwards. That wraps up today's analysis on Terra's Luna coin, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video as well, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.